music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Jersey Shore. This is for family vacation. I did not review the episode last week. I had notes I had intended to review. I had all the intentions to review this thing, and I never did. I think the notes is literally still on my computer on here, but yeah. Anywho, today's lipstick is Kat Von D. It is K-Dug, which is one of my favorites. Also, as y'all can probably see, the new shirts are up. The Be Big shirt. So if you want, well, as you should want to, the link to get either the Be Big shirt, the I'm Fat shirt, the Detroit Winter Circle shirt, or my sipping tea with Jay Lee mugs are all available on the Teespring sites, and the link is below in the description box, and I will also put the link in the comment section, so you can go ahead and get your stuff. This, the last episode we kept seeing them at the club partying, how Jenny pulled some girls over for Paulie, but they ended up, Ronnie being Ronnie in these streets, being messy. Brought him back to the house, and he was in the bathroom with that girl, and we kind of see Paulie, we see them all, like Ron getting, he getting dangerously close to cheating. And so the episode starts off with Ron in the bathroom with the blonde hair girl who had the shirt on that was see-through, and they in the bathroom with the door closed. You hear kissing and stuff. You do hear like a belt buckle and a zipper and stuff like that. So it's very, 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 crazy. And so Paulie like knock on the door. He like, no, thank you. And Paulie like, oh my God, Ronnie, what is he doing? And so he opens the door. He cracks the door, and Ron, we're just talking. And Paulie like, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So Ron and the girl do come out the bathroom, and he still said we were just talking. But we see him walking the girl out, calling her a cab or whatever, and he's saying to the girl, I'm sorry about that. I wish we could have finished. Ron is stupid. So the first 20 minutes of tonight's episode is solely about Ron cheating. I'm not going over all that. I'm not going word for word. Clearly, the fact that he was in the bathroom with that girl, you cheated. Because you was at least kissing on her, and somebody pulled out something and did some things, and we know it's true. So, that is crazy. However, he got a whole pregnant girlfriend. That's gonna see this show. I just don't, people just stupid, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this. If you gonna cheat, just finish. It ain't nothing worse than you almost cheating, because you almost cheating ain't gonna make me feel any better. I'm like, you might as well fucked her. You went in the bathroom with her. You was kissing on her. You closed the door. Because it ain't going to make the woman feel any easier that all you did was go into the room with her, kiss a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but you ain't put it in. That ain't going to make her feel no better. You a cheater regardless. So you might as well, because at least if you did it all the way, I have a reason to be all the way mad. I hate being all the way mad, and you ain't do all of it. Okay, this is just stupid. Anywho, at that point, we see him talking to the guys a little bit, laughing about it, and they still say, like, you can't be doing that. You got a whole little baby on the way or whatever. We see him talking to Snooki the next, like, within that same night. It was a long-ass night. He talking to Snooki, just kind of saying how he not even over Sam. He's saying how he and the baby mama, because she think, oh, you're going to marry her, you're going to be together, you're having a baby. I'm like, Snooki, you were really delusional. He don't like that girl. at all. He admitted that if she wasn't pregnant, he probably wouldn't even be with her. But it's in how he, because him and Stan was together so long, that's who he's not over. And she like, it's been like 10 years, you need to get over that. And he like, yeah, we were together for so long, it's just hard, because I felt like she was the one. But damn it, she not no more. And it's a thing of, that's why she didn't come on the show, because she felt like he would try to get her back, and she ain't trying to go backwards. So Sam was smart to not come on the show, because Ron clearly is on some bullshit. Him and this nigga go somewhere, like to a restaurant or whatever. They dranking. And he is crying because he see like Snooki and the kid playing at the restaurant, and he gets sad, like, that's gonna be me and my child. It's just crazy, and I know I messed up. I can't believe it. It's just crazy. And I'm like, the thing I would think about is when she see this episode, bruh, and she see the pure stupidity of what you did, it's gonna piss her off. It's gonna be worse than probably whatever she could have seen or thought or heard from somewhere else. And I'm like, that's just not smart. So he then wake up like the following morning or whatever, and he really realized, I fucked up, and so I need to tell her that something kind of sort of happened. So he do try to FaceTime her, but she don't answer. So at that point, we see how Paulie set up a whole little rad with them, and on a yacht. So they go on a little yacht or whatever. I would love to see the Jersey Shore people. I don't know if any of y'all watch Below Deck on Bravo. It's a show where it's about the deck crew and the crew of a luxury yacht and the guests who come on a boat. It's such a cool show. I would love to see them on that show, but not Jersey Shore on the show. I mean, I want to see Below Deck, and Jersey Shore castmates are the guests. It'll be completely funny. Anywho, so we see on the boat how Mike is saying how he wants to. Oh my god. Mike is saying how he wants to propose to his girlfriend, who he's been with for a while. He says they was kind of high school college sweethearts. They lost touch for a moment. They kind of reconnected, and they've been together ever since. So it's been like maybe 5-6 years that they've been together now, and how she really helped him and everything. How much she has been there for him through all of his trials and tribulations. So it's like he wants to propose to her, because he really wants to be with her forever, and saying how he even wants kids. Ronnie crazy ass gonna then say, say, I'd rather pay child support than alimony. Ronnie, bruh, what is wrong with you, dog? I'm like, what? Who says that? But it's the thing. What I'm saying? He brings up how him and Jen, that's the baby's mom. He says how they never talk about marriage. He's saying for them, they are still trying to get to know each other, to learn each other, and they're like, well, how long have y'all been together? He says, we've been together for a year, and she's 7 months pregnant. Was it 7 months pregnant? Yeah, 7. So she got pregnant 4 months into knowing him. You should not have kids with people you've known 4 months. Look, it's just not smart. And I think, because he said, like, we met, we were good, we were, hanging out, getting along and all that stuff, and then she got pregnant. Like, some people have years to kind of get to know each other and then get pregnant, whereas with us, it was within a couple months, and I just had to kind of get used to it. And I think it's a thing of now, he's like, I don't really want this, I don't really want her, but she pregnant now, so I ain't got no choice, I gotta do it. It's just a whole big blur of a mess. It's a whole big blur of some bullshit. So we then see they go home, they off the boat now, and Ron is trying to call her again, but she's still ain't answering the phone. So they in a car, and I think they were trying to go to dinner. And Ron looked like in the car, he looked like he maybe want to murder some kittens. Like, he looks really disturbed, and he's just kind of really upset. So it's just kind of really weird. And then, he's saying how she's still not answering his calls. And the guy, because he like went back in the house and tried to call her again, and she still ain't answering. So the guys in the car saying, I'm saying, I wonder if anybody in the club like took pictures or video of him, and she could have seen it, because again, in the house they don't have access to social media and all that stuff, so they can't see their accounts, they can't see any of that stuff. So for them, they're in their blinds. So like, I wonder if that can be the reason, if she saw some things and that's why now all of a sudden she's not answering because she's pissed off. And I'm like, well, that's very, very much so possible. And he like, this could be crazy because what if she did see something, and then what if that causes issues, we can't be together anymore, and I have to deal with like child support, custody battles, and he just like, I don't want to go through all of that stuff just to make it crazy. You can't cheat on your mate on a reality show at this point in time. You can't, because they're going to see the footage. So it doesn't make sense to do something stupid. And it's like, I don't even think he was drunk enough to blame. I was too drunk to realize it, because at every point your roommates kept trying to stop you from doing it, and you kept doing, you wanted to do it. It's almost like, was it self-sabotage, because you are so afraid to be bringing a baby into this world with this girl who you don't know if you want to be with. Was you trying to self-sabotage? And then now you're more sober, you're like, well, damn, maybe I wasn't smart to self-sabotage. You know what I'm saying? So, they at the restaurant or whatever. Ron get up. He goes to the bathroom. He crying. I'm like, this is the second time you was in the bathroom crying, bro. You need to just stop it. Just stop it, please. Mike is making sense and how, he just needs to take accountability for his actions. And, you know what I'm saying? And for himself, basically, like, it ain't no excuse for what he did. And it's not. And I think the reason Mike is saying this is because we all are of age now to where we can't blame being young and dumb. I think that now they all should be in their 30s, honestly. Ron come back to the table and he like, well, she's not answering my call, so she probably knows something happened, so it probably means we're over. So what I'm saying, I think I should just go all out, just have all the fun I want to have in Miami. It's like, no. It's not how this works, bro. It's not how it happens, And Mike said, no, it's not what you want to do. You were wrong for what you did. Just own up to it and don't do it no more. It's not worth it. And he, in his confessional, saying, Ron is saying, like, Mike, just shut up. But Mike is making sense. I think Mike is a completely different Mike than he used to be. He's very he's thoughtful. He's rational. And he makes sense a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so different Mike. On the way home, we see Mike and Ronnie kind of cracking jokes back and forth, saying listen to this and that. We hear even Paulie crack a joke, because of course Ronnie's in the whole mood or whatever. But I felt like Ronnie went a little bit too far when he says, like, I don't know if I should call you the situation or incarceration, or the situation or probation, because of this whole court case. I'm like, oh no, that's down low. Now it was kind of low, bruh, but it was what it was. We then see Mike, and he calls his girlfriend, and he's chit chatting with her like, yeah, it's been kind of crazy here. Ron's girlfriend kind of isn't talking to him or whatever. He's kind of dealing with that. She then says, oh yeah, we saw it's like an Instagram page that is posting all the little updates of y'all. They're in Miami. They're posting pictures and videos or whatever. They posted a video of y'all at a club, and he like, oh, what video? She's like, yeah, there's multiple videos of Ron in the club with some blonde girl in a black see-through shirt dancing with her all over her, and the people on the page keep tagging his girlfriend. So the girlfriend has seen these videos of him getting buck wild in the club. So it's funny because when she sent it, he like, oh shit, y'all have to hear this. So then he gets the phone, of course, of Paulie and Savini. And Lauren says, like, yeah, she knows because they've been tagging her in these things. So Ron walk up, and then they like, yeah, supposedly they have these videos of you in this club with some girl, like, with blonde hair. So they're describing the girl he was with, like, bro, in case you don't know, it's video out here of you doing this is damaging. And you know what I'm saying? Ron looks like he just got caught putting his hand in the cookie jar. Like your mama say, don't eat no cookie out the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. And you put your hand in the cookie jar, and she turned, you like, he looked froze. I mean, he looked completely frozen, because you can't deny it. You can't deny that you was dancing with the girl. And the sad part is, if you lie about it and say, well, nothing happened at all, when she watched the show, you a double liar, because you lied to me then, and you basically lied to me after the fact, Excuse me. So you a liar in the way it go. So that's how the episode goes off, with him just looking there like, I'm fucked. Because and you are. You really, really are. And in this day and age, we have to remember there's always someone recording. Especially if you are someone famous. Y'all are the Jersey Shore kids. You can't assume you saw the girls in y'all section recording y'all. So, but Ronnie, of course, he was drunk. I'll give him that. But you need to learn, make better choices. That's why now with me, because I'm on YouTube, I don't even go certain places because I'm looking like I don't have time for people like recording me. Like, oh, I saw Jay Lee at a sex store. I wouldn't go to one. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you just never know where someone can say they saw you at, and it's a whole thing, and it's just too much. So you have to be careful when you're doing dumb stuff like that. So I'm like, well, boy, you are fucked. And that's basically how the episode went. Again, a lot of it was about the whole cheating thing in the bathroom. Him talking to people, but he kept talking to people, kind of playing it off as in, oh, well, it is or whatever. And then even him talking to Sticky saying, oh, I think I'm still in love with Sam. You not. You just scared to be a father. So yeah, it was a pretty easy episode. I mean, they tricking us with these shows, though. I mean, they having us think that the shows is also interesting, and it's not. I mean, the show is entertaining for what it is, but at the same time, I'm like, Anywho, that is my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like my video, to subscribe to my channel, and share the video as well. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.